Hey guys, what's up? 75 gallons ready. Time to put some salt in it. Hey, what's up guys, this is Johan, and on today's video I'm gonna be adding some sand to this 75 gallon. It's pretty much set to go. The cycle is basically complete. I think so. When I say that, I mean I did add a bunch of beneficial bacteria into the system, not anything fancy, just some regular beneficial bacteria. And then I took some sponges that I had laying around each tank, filling up with bacteria, squeezed that out, rinsed it out into the aquarium, let the bacteria go ahead, settle out, feed the aquarium for a couple of days. So it should be cycled. I'm not gonna test ammonia or anything like that. I should, but I'm not. But what I'm gonna do next is add some sand. So I got this bag of live sand, and then I have a bucket of sand that I used from my 75 gallon. About half the amount of sand that I had in the 75 gallon previously was still usable. The other half, it's basically dead, not good. What I mean by that is the sand is not like sand is usually at a brownish white color, off-white beigeish color, but the base of, I had it in a 5 gallon bucket. The first half of that sand was that brownish beige color, a little bit dirty. I did have to wash it off. And then the lower part of that aquarium, the salt was like gray, and that usually means there's built up sulfur and stuff like that. So as much times as I try to wash it, just try to salvage it, it still stayed gray, so it's out in my backyard. So I'll be adding some sand today, and the way I'm gonna add sand into this aquarium, which is basically running, I'm gonna cut all the flow off completely. I'm gonna use this one PVC that I had for my overflow. You can see some slats that were cut in it, and then I have a 1 gallon bottle of water. I just cut the top off so I could have a funnel. Could probably, if I had, well, I did this a long time before, but if I had done it previously, I'd have probably cut off a little bit more so I have more sand to put in there. Then I'm just gonna take a scoop and scoop these in here and let the sand go, and this goes all the way to the bottom of the tank. So I can shake it off, and then I know some of the sediment is gonna come out for here. I wish I had a solid piece of PVC, that way I wouldn't have some of the fine particles won't float into the aquarium. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put that in there, turn all the flow off. You could hear it. So it's less of the, it is the overflow that's making that sound, but it's not really, I wouldn't say it's the overflow, it's the water get it into the black section. So I gotta figure out a way to lessen that, because the back side of the overflow is pretty much silent. I don't hear anything. It's bean animal overflow, but with a little bit of a twist, where I don't have the angle parts coming up. It's just straight pipes, 3 straight pipes. So, well, 1 flat bulkhead, 1 pipe, and then the emergency, and that works pretty well. I don't have any sound, but it's just the water getting into the black box, the little the weir. Yeah, it's getting into the weir. and that's where most of the song is coming from. So let's get started with adding the sand, and then I'm probably gonna silence that wear as well. So we'll see what we do from there. So it's been a little bit over 8 hours since I put the sand in the 75 gallon, and the water has already started to clear up. For the most part, it did go just the way I wanted to, except for when I added the actual live sand, which is cool. It did kind of fog up the entire aquarium, just a big plume of snow. I did not put any filter floss. I actually took all the filter floss off because I always figure if you have that cloud of plume, that's either some type of bacteria or something beneficial for your tank. So I took all my filter floss out and I just let it settle wherever it has to settle. So some parts are on the glass, it's still a little bit hazy. Some parts on the rocks, some are on the overflow. Other things are in the sump somewhere where they settle out. So eventually it's gonna get used up by the aquarium. Maybe it's fish, coral, and stuff like that. I already have a few little bit of livestock in here. I don't have any fish just yet, but I did take some pieces of already established rock from the 10-gallon nano and 20-gallon nano as well, and they have feather dusters on them. So I already have a little bit of life in there. I'm probably gonna see if I could get some of the bristle worms, if any of them are out anywhere. Probably got to feed the tank and then capture some bristle worms. I'll just lift the rock up and I'll just get some and seed them in the sand bed. That way they're already in there doing whatever I have to do, even though there's no food in there, but at least get them in there. The next thing I'm gonna do is take the sand out from the 20-gallon nano. So I'm wondering if I should do that later on today or should I do that tomorrow. Still debating. And the 10-gallon nano as well. Take the sand out and put it in here. So this tank is already cycled. It's ready to go for fish. But at the same time, I wanted to make sure that all the bacteria that I have everywhere else, I have sand from both tanks, and then in the canister filter of the 10-gallon nano, I have all the little rocks. I had rubber rock and lava rock I have that's been supporting the 10-gallon nano. So this tank is gonna be up and ready to go in about 2 days. But I'm just taking my time, even though I could do it like right now. But I'm just taking my time with it, having fun with it, enjoying the setup of aquarium, because I think that's the most hustle and bustle part of aquarium, is setting it up and enjoying the reefscape and stuff like that. So just enjoying it. Another thing I did today is I finally tuned the aquarium so it is extremely silent. The trickle that you guys are hearing is actually from, let me see if I can get you guys here. So right there, that's the hanging back overflow, and that's the only thing that's making a noise right now. So a little bit too much. get over just a little bit. Oh, still not getting it, but yeah. So the overflow from, not the overflow, but the hang on back filter, the water just trickling over. That's the only noise that's being produced right now. That's the only trickling noise that you guys are hearing right now. So far so good. I was kind of wondering, why is this aquarium so loud? I had the gyro pump, I had both impellers, the little cage that direct the flow. I had it pointed. I had the entire pump upside down, and then it was kind of pointed up, so it was a little bit choppy sound. And then I had it running 100%. And what I did find out with this gyro pump is, if any air gets into it, any little bit of air, the air doesn't get pushed out like most pumps. It stays in there and it just forms a cavitation. And once that cavitation keeps spinning, it's just gonna keep getting louder. And then as more air builds in, it's just gonna keep getting bigger and making it a lot louder. So that's the one thing I have to take into consideration. Make sure no air gets into that gyro pump. All I have to do is just stop the gyro pump and then start back in, like put in a quick little feed mode, and then it'll come back. So things to consider. So that's it for now as far as adding sand. I'm not sure if I'm gonna end this video here, or I'll probably add the sand from the 10 gallon nano and the 20 gallon nano as I go. So we'll see from there. Next time with Johan. Then I'm gonna take all the sand out of here. Stand to put the clownfish in. I know most people don't put fish in the aquarium when it's this cloudy, but I killed a expensive emperor angel one point in time, so yeah, so there you guys go.